Okay.
Freaky Friday.
Discussing these.
Yeah, lovely.
You didn't realise we were having those sort of guests tonight.
Your intro said you discussed cryptids and ghosts.
Yes, right. What do you call that one then, Liv?
This one,
Yeah.
he hasn't got a name.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a cryptid, so what cryptid is it? Yeah.
This is a ghost. This is a ghost. I'm gonna and I'm gonna call him Techno
Techno. Yeah, right.
because
I'm
that's where he
scared of
came
him.
from. That's where he came from.
Right, I'm scared. And who's that, Jay?
That's Littlefoot.
Yeah.
All right. Littlefoot. Oh, yeah, I've seen that one. Seen that. No, I've
That's
seen
his mate.
Littlefoot, though.
Are you sleeping with him tonight?
Probably.
Sleeping with the Bigfoot. You weirdo.
Anywho, good evening, everybody. Have we got Eric on? Is he there?
Yes, no.
No, because we haven't got.
Let me share it out. Where's my phone?
It's not connected us back. It's not connected us to Facebook again.
It is.
It's not.
Let me have a look. Never fear, Vivi's here. It says you're live.
Oh right, but it's only just clicked in.
It says we're live here as well.
I'll share the out.
Right, because the comments were only coming up with YouTube. Now I've just clicked a button. It's suddenly gone blue.
Yeah.
Shit, so.
Well, we had that wobbler on Wednesday. That was funny.
Why? What happened? Tell me.
Well, just talk amongst yourselves.
I'm asking. What wobbler was it?
Oh, Facebook and the streaming I didn't connect and Facebook went down.
Oh yeah. So did Messenger and WhatsApp.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Yes, it did for me, but not for long, weirdly enough. I saw everybody complaining, but I weren't too bad, actually. I lost my messenger for all of, 5 minutes. But what did happen was my stream, I don't know what they call it, TikTok side of things and whatever, that disappeared. That disappeared altogether. There were just empty boxes with little circle going round and round, and that lasted about 40 minutes, something like that. But weren't too long. Quite a few people that just disappeared for a good hour.
You're just waving to Rita, and I'm waving to you, Bri, as well.
There we go.
Oh, Rita.
What's all that about, Rita? Last name again.
Ooh, what was that noise?
I don't know what you're doing, Parker.
That was you two. One of you two.
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
That wasn't me.
Are you sure?
Positive. It's somebody liking on Facebook because that's the new noise you get when someone likes something.
Oh, was it?
Yes. Everyone's been taking the mickey out of it.
Right.
Oh, I have to go on there and like something now.
Anywho, tonight our guest, Master Vivian, is going to be enlightening us on all the latest projects and one thing and another. And of course, we'll be going down a few rabbit holes and just talking shit.
I love it. Right, let me go in there. Hang on, I'm going to have to turn this down.
Stop.
Right, let's like it. What happens? Press it. Nothing happened.
No.
Didn't hear it.
Morning,
Hello,
Kelly.
Kelly.
Morning.
Yeah, good
Morning.
evening. Good
Nothing
evening.
Eric reckons they were updating again. That's why it's tripped out.
Yeah.
Ah. What if I
Yeah.
turn the sound up? Do you get that noise?
Probably.
And Kelly reckons Gasper did it. Do you mean Casper? And hello, Sarah Louise.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. She might have been right in first place because, yeah, we do vape a lot. We might have been gasping. Ned?
Oh, look.
Ned.
Happy birthday, Parker. Whee.
Thank you.
I'm taking him out tomorrow and I'm going to shit him up.
I'm
Yeah, it's a shame you can't tell us.
going to
I'll go out of the room if you want.
Yeah, cover the years. Let's listen.
Yeah, go out of the room and look on Facebook.
No, he knows.
I know.
He knows where we're going.
I know now.
Oh, right, go on then, tell us.
Where are you going?
We're going to Derby Jail.
All right,
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah,
Is Richard going to be there?
Richard, yeah.
yeah.
Lovely.
He's the one with the keys locking you in while they all go down the pub.
That's all right.
John, I had to sleep in the condemned man's cell one night. They stitched me up, and that was the only place available, and I didn't sleep. I did
So have
not
you told him? Have you told him yet that he's doing a lone vigil?
We'll lock you in there. Do you want to sleep? Stay there
No.
tomorrow night.
No.
I'll come
Well,
home while you.
No, that's the deal. You can't back out in it now.
Just lock him in the box.
Come on, Jamie. I slept for 3 nights in 30 East Drive.
Really?
Yes.
That's not haunted though, is it?
Yeah, not what they make out happen.
What they made out to be, but yeah,
There's definitely something there.
there's something there. Yeah.
What about if you sleep for 3 days in Ancient Ram?
I've done that.
Nah,
I don't think there's a problem there.
I've done a night there, but
I've
I
slept
wouldn't
in
sleep
some
there.
weird places, but there you go.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
sleep there.
I
In
slept, on
Ancient
the
Ram.
I slept on the sofa at East Drive. There was no knife.
Yeah, I've stayed there.
In the Ancient Ram, it's either it all kicks off and it's terrible, or you get nothing.
Yeah, exactly. But that's same with East Drive. I mean, I've done it a few times, and I think, to be fair, my perspective of it is, it's a portal outside a fireplace. That's what everything keeps coming back as, a portal outside a fireplace.
This one,
All right,
Sarah.
then.
This one.
Yeah, it's the Gurkhas.
It's a Gurkha's knife dagger.
Oh, is that what it is? I'm glad you told us.
Yeah, it looked like something else.
Look like something else, you dirty kid.
I'm telling you, on screen, it looked like something else.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
Something else that some people call a rabbit.
No. That doesn't take batteries.
No, it takes a car battery.
No, it doesn't.
Plugs into the mains.
No, it doesn't. That's
It's got
a weapon.
It's got a V8 engine on it.
Kelly, shh. You never know. You never know. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Have you got them? Have you got them chains and them handcuffs?
For what?
Parker.
I don't need him. I'm just going to hog tie him and then kick him when he's on the floor.
Ooh.
You just cable ties. They'll do just as well.
All right, Eric.
Oh, I
I've
needed
got it
that.
all planned. Got it all planned as I, Eric.
We rushed home from the station, didn't we? Quickly threw our dinner down our throats. We got takeaway tonight, and it's like I need that drink now. It's just Coke. There's nothing in it.
It don't matter if it is. It's Friday.
I know. It's nearly Christmas too.
Oh,
Exactly.
God.
Exactly.
I've started my Christmas shopping yet.
Really?
I've got to do mine. I've got to finish mine off Monday. Or start it Monday and finish it Monday.
I've got Amazon Prime, so it's next day. So
Next day delivery.
If
Don't go with UPS.
if he delivers to you,
yeah,
because they're awfully busy at the minute, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't go UPS. They just hold on to your parcel for 3 weeks in their warehouse and don't deliver. Oh, did you get it?
It's going to mute everything in it. Crazy person. Somebody speak. See if I can hear something.
Hello.
hello.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
It's going to mute it, can it? Oh, you know. My mate, he knows. I'm going to have to leave and come back on.
Okay.
All right.
My order's gone. 2 minutes, guys.
Still see you.
Eric, did you like it? Eric's got a big thing about
Yes.
curly whirlies.
That was it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I do like curly whirly.
Mind you, when did I deliver that? Last week. It's there already.
Mm.
I can't believe that.
wait till you try double deckers, then Eric. Ooh.
Yeah, they're the. No, see, I like a picnic over a double decker
Oh yes, picnic.
or crunchy.
Yeah, I've just had 2 of them. Is the evidence?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know. I haven't got a favourite anymore, I don't think.
No.
No. I like a Malteser. Suck the chocolate off.
I've probably got 2 favourites: Toblerone and Gillian chocolate seashells.
Yeah, they're nice.
See, in the summertime, the Lindt Pick and Mix do a mango one, and it is to die for.
Just don't eat Tim Tams.
Oh, Tim Tams.
Penguins.
Oh, Tim Tams. You bite the corner of the Tim Tam off, you dunk it in your tea, the 2 corners,
And then
dunk it in your tea, and you can suck your tea through.
Yeah.
The Tim Tam is brilliant.
they're like the chocolate fingers as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ghost.
right.
Ghost. Guy.
Hello.
Guy.
Can you hear us?
I can, yeah.
Yay.
Yeah,
I made a
I don't know
little
why
chat.
it does. I don't know why it does that. But I've only got phone, haven't I? So I've no laptop. And when somebody tries to ring me when I'm doing a live,
Yeah,
it
same
just
as me.
mutes.
out.
Yeah, it mutes
Yeah, what
everything.
happens
So
to
I have
me?
to- yeah,
Charles.
never mind.
Hey,
Johnny.
John Binder.
It's
He always
him.
comes to see me. He always comes to see me when I'm on.
That's
Do you
John
like my
Binder.
voice? Do you like my voice, John? Is it because I'm Yorkshire?
No, because if you look, his name is John Vinder because tonight he's being a Bengali cat, so he's Indian. That's
Right.
his Sikh. That's his Sikh name, John Vinder.
Right.
Thanks for that. You be
What?
sending Iron Brew. Did you send a British Iron Brew or
I did, yeah.
or Scottish?
It's the 1990. Is it?
Yeah, the older one.
The older one
In the tin can.
in the tin can.
Nah, that's all right then.
Yeah, so
That's
that one.
Hello, William.
Greetings, William. I didn't know. I did a little bit of looking up because when Eric were asking where he could get it from, hi, Alona.
I don't know.
I came across a little bit of an article. Ever guess where Iron Brew originates?
Caribbean.
Jamaica. Oh,
Oh,
God.
is it?
Yeah, I was gobsmacked. So, yeah, it's not Scottish at all.
There you go.
No.
John.
Hey, but it's now made in Scotland from Gearders.
Yeah.
He's making a lot of noise down there. That cat.
Oh,
He's come to see what this is all about.
Exactly.
This is me and Jay in this little room together.
So, what's your latest project then, Viv?
Well, I'm on a year-long research program that involves Cannock Chase, but it's a small area of Cannock Chase that you don't hear people investigating or talking about. So there has been a sighting of a pig man there. So I am researching this properly, scientifically and spiritually, to see what we get over the course of the year. Now, I've been told by Jonathan Downs from the CFZ that when I first go there that I need to do certain aspects and certain things, and it all has to be logged. Yeah, it's going to be a long process. It's not going to be that I'm going to be there every week, because I'm not. It's going to be periodically during certain points of the year that I'll go there and do this. I'm interested with the science and then the other side of it, the spiritual side of it, to see if there is a connection or not, once and for all, because I'm fed up of this. All like, it could be this or it could be that. As you know, I'm a spiritualist medium. When I first go there, there will be no mediumship, no opening up, no calling, no invocations, no nothing. It's purely science. When I go back there a second time, I will then do some spiritual work, if you like. And then the third time I go back to the science. Fourth, back to the mediumship side. Anyway, I'll go backwards and forwards like that over a period of time. But everything is going to be photographed, filmed, logged, you name it, we're going to do it.
We'll be watching with bated breath, because it's...
I don't know how it's going to be published, because I am going to do it for the CFZ, as I say. There is a more serious side to it, where there are a lot of sightings over there by various people, whether it's investigators, cryptid hunters, members of the public. This person that saw the pig man, and now this is what I'm finding really interesting. He was quite tall, more than the average height, but he had the head and the snout and the ears of a pig. So either he was on drugs, he was, whether they're medically required ones, or he was doing naughty drugs, or he really did see this, or he's open as a person spiritually, and he's going to run into these sort of things. He doesn't know that he's always open. I don't know. But this guy was a bird watcher. He had no interest. He's got no interest in the paranormal.
Yeah.
So it makes you wonder.
Yes.
This is one for you to look at, though, Viv. Seriously. Is there an MOD site in the area?
Well, in this particular area, there had, in the past, and not recent past, and far past, there has been sightings of Dogman, Woodwoes, and now Pigman.
Yeah. Just check that it's not, close to an MOD site, and I'll tell you more.
It's not. It's not.
Right.
No, the thing with this is, and I can't say too much for giving the place away live on air, but it has got some history to it. That's all I'm going to say. I want to get in there and be able to do this thing without being bothered by people, if you know what I mean. If people happen to be there, then they happen to be there. But I don't want to be swamped with other ghost hunters, and so let them do what they do in the areas that they want to do it.
Yeah.
It won't interfere with my research at all.
I'll be keeping in touch. I'm interested in that one.
Jay will be coming with me and at certain points when he's not working. Dan will be with me as well. So it's going to be interesting as well, sort of from a perspective of me on my own, well, I won't be on my own, but as an investigator on my own, then doing it with Jay, then doing it with Dan. You know, it's going to have multi-facets to it. And the CFZ are looking forward to a report. Well, the report will be huge because, as I say, it's a long investigation. It's not just let's go and investigate it and write up a report. No, it's more than that.
Yeah.
So the time when you use Jamie for bait to try and catch a pygmy.
Well,
probably.
If there is anything there and he wants to attack me, I'm pushing Jamie in front while I leg it.
In answer to that question, Kelly, I ain't got a clue. I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to, but there you go.
You don't have to worry about the living. Actually, round here you do. You have to worry about the living. I come from I'm not going to say where, it's quite a rough part of London. And where I'm from,
proper geezers, isn't
they're not proper geezers. They just pull out guns. I mean, because people go on about knife crime, and I was like, you don't have to worry about the knife crime. It's the gun crime that's not reported in the public media. So guns, knives, drugs, people that want to get their little todge out and show you that, and it goes on.
Right. Don't know.
Do you want me to tune in now?
Oh, watch out!
Try. No, yeah. I'm knackered. I've had a day's work, and
she'll start telling me that someone's behind me. Yeah, I know that.
Well, I know who you've got with you, and I've told you without even mentioning his name. It's just the baldy man. That's what I'm going to say for now. You know he follows you everywhere.
Yes, I know.
And I said to you off air as well that Nan was with you. Because when we come off air, I don't smoke anymore. So I had, like I said to you, I had a massive whiff of cigarette smoke. And you saw me checking my stuff, and it wasn't any of my work uniform or what I was wearing.
Yeah.
So.
Can you see, guys? I mean, Kelly's saying it's time for me to move. No, I did move, Kelly. I'm well away from that now. But can you see just there, the door, the edge of the door? And then you've got the hallway, and then you've got another room off there. And in that room, alongside the wall, there is a big unit, if you like a massive, supersized chest of drawers, if you like. Mm-hmm. And there was a pot on there, and it was the only person in this house. This pot, I was sitting here working like this, and in front of me here, the pot smashed against my wall in front of me. So it would have had to come from that room, round the corner, round this corner, straighten itself and smash itself against the wall. And that's the sort of things that I have going on in this house sometimes. Eric, I was going to call you Eric.
I know you was. How rude.
Jay
Sorry, Eric.
Jay has seen the person that haunts this house, and there's only one person inside, and there's a couple of people outside that doesn't come in. But the person in this house gets a bit feisty. Never hurts anyone, just gets a bit feisty with me because he doesn't like people of colour, and he knows that I'm mixed race. Yeah, this is funny. He won't communicate. He will not communicate with me because I'm not pure blood.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a muggle. Yeah.
I'm a muggle.
You're a muggle. Oh no, muggles.
Half and half. So that cryptid stuff starts next year. I'm speaking at a conference. I'm a guest speaker at a cryptid conference in Bristol. Mm-hmm. So that will be interesting. And I'm doing a private class type thing with some surprises in that.
Well, you're going to bring Bigfoot.
No, well, I'll tell you who I'll be bringing with me. DJ Brewster from Alaskan Killer Bigfoot is staying with me for a week, and we're going to be doing the touristy things. So
I thought you were going to say DJ Audits then.
But if you haven't bought a ticket, it's well worth going to, like, because it's on for 3 days. There's going to be the cast of Expedition Bigfoot there. No Finding Bigfoot, Alaskan Killer Bigfoot. There is going to be so many people there, not just from the cryptid world, from the spiritual side as well. It's going to be a great laugh, if nothing else. Loads of speakers, loads of stalls, loads of things to see and do. It's in Bristol, so it's quite close to some really good attractions and museums. And shut up, John.
It was agreeing with you.
So, everybody, if you're in Bristol,
check
it out.
Yeah, so that's going on next May bank holiday. What else are we doing, Joe? We did Striking Midnight filming resumes next year when Dan is a bit better. We will be out, the three of us, doing what we do.
Having a laugh.
Having a laugh.
Taking the piss out of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, putting Jay in a basement.
Whenever you're up this way, give us an invite. I'll be over.
Yeah, no, defo. Also, we were hoping to get together at some point with Ian Varro and doing something with Ian. I don't know what, but
probably that museum that you went to, the Kent one. You said.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a word with the events guy. I will see if he can get that for us for a private night, because that place was something else.
And if you want to come up here, Ian, I mean, you're more than welcome to stay over. Bring the missus, bring Linda with you.
Yeah.
See if she will.
Oh, she will, yeah. Yeah, she's been on the last 2 investigations we've been out on.
Yeah, good.
She wants him to get into it a bit more, isn't she? So,
well, no, the problem is she doesn't like going to the same place twice.
Yeah.
Well, she needs to come out with us, and we'll take the piss out of Jay together. You get 2 for the price of 1.
All right.
Why not? Like, I mean, we've bandied a few places about. What about Pluckley? I mean, that's another one that's on my list.
Yeah,
I'd love to do that place.
My list has grown a little bit, and these are the unusual places that people are not doing. So it's a question of getting in there before anybody else does, and then what they do afterwards is up to them. But I'd like to do a few more places without like the event. You know, I don't want people around me. I'm in a nice way.
Yeah,
I'm done with the, and I'm going to use I'm swear word now. I'm done with the bullshit.
Yeah.
So I'm done with the people trying to compete. The medium offs that I've seen. Oh my God, Ian, you would crack up laughing if you saw these people. And I sit back like this, watch them and let them get on with it, you know. But it ruins the night. It ruins, you know. I mean, it's nice. It's an event. It is what it is. It's a nice social for me. But if I want to investigate, I have to go and do it privately, or be allowed to go off and, you know, when no one knows that I'm there and doing what I'm doing. It's just, it's not like your private cases that, you know, when you go into people's houses and that, it's completely different. But I'm like the last couple we've been on with Dan, they've been awful, absolutely awful. So now we just take a small group of people that we know that they're professionals, they know how to investigate, they go off and do their own thing, or we just sit around and have a laugh and we do our bits throughout the night, you know. But yeah, I think
here's a place for you then, Viv, that needs investigating as well. It's been under radar for a bit. There has been a story of it. It's been on TV, but nothing's come from it, and that's Bempton Cliff on East Coast.
okay.
There's lots of big cat and cryptid type sightings there.
Do you know what I found today? I just have to tell you this.
There was a sighting black cat up in Cambridgeshire.
Oh yeah, there's always sightings of black cats in Cambridge. I reckon they're domestic pets.
Yeah, there's one in your doorway.
So today at work, today's Friday the 13th all day, if you didn't know it already. And every Friday the 13th, I end up having to walk the boss's dog. And if I walk the boss's dog along the Gallop in Newmarket, for the last 2 Friday the 13th, I've ended up picking up one of these off the floor.
Wow. You got a fair collection then, huh?
Complete with the horses, with the nails. They're still in there, look.
Wow. That's odd. That is odd, actually.
Because that's fairly newish as well, so they couldn't have put it on too well.
Where I work in Newmarket is quite horsey, but I thought I'd bring that up. Like Friday the 13th is not always unlucky. For me, it's lucky. I keep getting horseshoes.
You look like a bit like a trainer shoe, that I don't know.
Well, they use it on the gallops for the races. They take the horses and they race them along the gallops.
Yeah.
Keep them in. It does look new, Eric. Yeah.
What? How did you see that? I didn't see no. I've got up here is Lorna. Oh, there you go.
I'm just looking at William Southey's. Yes, cats are usually domestic. I don't know about my cat. Do you know what? Please excuse the expression, but my John can be an arsehole, can't he? An absolute a-hole. Looking staring at us.
What?
He's lovely. Lovely. Thank you, John.
Yeah, is it staring at you, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, so next year, lots and lots coming in next year. The cryptid side, I am going to be going over to the United States and hopefully get up Mount St. Helens, doing a bit of squatching up there. But we'll see. We'll see. What are you doing next year?
Do you actually believe in Squatch?
Yes, I do. I haven't heard, but I spent time at the Bigfoot Museum in Boring, talking and chatting to Cliff Barrackman. And Cliff Barrackman is, he's the reason why I got into it, to be honest. John! Oh! Don't let him do it, just push him away.
Oh. No.
He's the reason I got into it. And I trust him. And you see him on the television on Finding Bigfoot and all the rest of it. But it's what he does outside of that. And he gets called to places where Bigfoots have been seen. He's taken so many casts. One place alone along the Clackamas River, he took in Clackamas along the something river. I can't remember.
I can't remember the river.
Yeah, I can't remember now. But he took 97. There was 97 footprints, and he cast all of them.
Yeah,
yeah. It's just
something, but it's got to be a very, very intelligent psychic being. It's got to be.
Well, the thing is,
proper contact.
The thing is, we've had the woodwows here in the UK, which is a form of Bigfoot. It's just a different name for it. It's Sasquatch. It might not be as big and menacing, but we have a form of woodwows, Sasquatch here called woodwows. And if you go back in history, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, it's nothing new. Pagans also celebrated the woodwows. We have the Green Man. Where do you think that comes from?
Woodwow.
The woodwow. And the man that's seen over here in the forest is described a little bit different, with mud and hair, leaves in his hair.
Yeah,
which is where you're getting your Green Man from. So there's been a lot of historical reports. If you know where to look for them, even some of the museums in London are holding information on woodwows that go right back.
Yeah.
One of our kings was out on a hunting party, and some of the hunting party ran into one of the woodwows, and it was absolutely terrifying for them. And that came from a royal hunting party. So, make of that what you will. I don't think they would lie about something like that.
No, probably not.
Well, exactly. I mean, this is what I'm saying. Encounters are bound to happen, but it's the nature of them and how they're portrayed. This is the problem. And 90% of the really, really well-known ones, like you've just mentioned, the pre-recording eras, where there were no means to record properly.
No.
What happened? So we're still up in air. I mean, the downside to everything as well. I mean, I know everybody says that AI is brilliant. I think it's so detrimental because there's too much fakery. Way too much.
Well, I don't know if you've seen it, Jay, actually. There's a thing, and when I was last night scrolling through, just trying to catch up with people that I missed during the day, and there was this thing I came across with AI. You take a selfie of yourself, and then they'll stick it with your hero or the person you fancy, or a pop star or whoever, but the AI will turn it so it looks like you're kissing each other.
Yeah.
How dangerous is that?
Yeah.
And disrespectful.
Yeah.
Exactly. I've seen quite a few. The one lucky giveaway, though, sometimes it's, for some reason, I don't know why, but it seems to have problems with digits. Because a lot of when it's recreated, it's showing 3 legs. If you zoom in and that, you can see 3 legs and what have you. So it's not recreating too well just yet. But I know what you mean. I mean, latest,
I think it's dangerous for the people that are being used like that, whether you're in the public eye or not. It's dangerous for marriages and money boilers that want to try and get in between two people that have got a lovely marriage. I just think all around it can be so dangerous to every normal living human being. And not only that, for the ghosty side, I mean, it's happening already. We're seeing so much fakery out there recently, and the cryptid side. And for
that's
what?
what I'm going to
You
mention.
want 5 minutes of fame.
That's what I'm going to mention. The latest one that's flying about is all these little videos, these little TikTok things where gorillas fighting Sasquatch or bears or one thing or another. And it looks well. And I've even seen a lot of people that we know quite well, and they're putting them on the pages saying, look at this. And it's why? I think we should sort of say, no, we're not going to play this game. We're not going to interact with it because it's not doing industry any favors for me anyway.
I heard that noise again. I heard that noise.
I did.
Yeah,
that's brilliant.
It's not me because I'm not even logged into Facebook.
William Southey says Bigfoot is really Jeff Capes who wears size 14 boots. Do you know, I met Jeff Capes once and he was a really nice man.
Yeah, he is. I've met him years ago. He was at a meet doing Island Games stuff.
I met him at Gillette. My auntie Sarah used to work at the Gillette factory in Isleworth, and he was there because he used to be sponsored by Gillette razors or something, didn't he? But he never shaved. This is what I don't get.
I don't know.
Better off having Telly Savalas sponsor him, wouldn't
you? Oh dear. I think Telly Savalas was sponsored by Chupa Chops.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
If not, it should have been.
That's just reminded me. I didn't get a chance to ask you this. Do you remember the lollies that they brought out in 80s, where they were in like a little holder type thing, and when you put them in your mouth, you could hear a tune?
Yes.
Is that the swizzle stick one?
Where you can blow them and you can make like a little whistle, and then you can pull it up and down.
No, not them. These were actual little gadgets, and when you put the lolly in your mouth, you could hear an actual song.
No, they used to do like the whistle lollies.
Whistle
Yeah, I
lollies, you get them in the pharmacist.
That's it.
Used to get them in the chemist.
Yeah.
Perhaps you're having the Mandela effect, Bri.
No, they were actual gadgets. They weren't that long, which were weird. But yeah, you put the lolly in your mouth because of this little box that it were attached to.
Yeah.
You could hear music when you put it in your mouth.
Perhaps it was mind programming.
Open that drawer.
Which one?
Next one up. At the bottom. Help yourself to one of them.
I know you're right.
Do you like them?
They're cinnamon.
Yeah, they're
I'm not
cinnamon.
getting stitched up by one of them again.
They're nice. I'll keep a packet of them in my handbag. Icebreakers. Cinnamon icebreakers, yeah. My favourites. I buy them in bulk.
So, is there anything else coming up? Is there any events at Derby Girl?
I don't know. I know Richard is still doing his ghost walks when he can. I will be talking to Richard at some point about something I can't really talk about. But we are planning a Simply Spooky show hosts social.
I heard it again.
Yeah, I heard that.
So if public want to come and meet some of the show hosts, we don't know where, we don't know when, but we will work it out because I think furthest south is Ian, and furthest north is you, Bri.
Yeah.
If I was any further south, I'd be in the sea.
I do like Hastings though. Great fun.
Yeah, I think I am farthest north.
Warwick's north, isn't it?
What format are you thinking? All getting together, or
I don't know. I reckon we should all go down to Hastings and meet up and get involved in Pirate Day.
All right.
Blimey, Pirate Day, yeah.
Because that would be a good laugh, wouldn't it?
You just want to see Johnny Depp, don't you?
Actually, I've got one better. I've got Adamant, which is Johnny Depp's older brother.
Yeah, Johnny Depp has been to Pirates Day at Hastings every year except one, and nobody has noticed.
Has he really? She says.
He has, yeah. He's got a cottage at Rye. People don't realise that he's only up the road.
Should we go and pop in and have a bit of spot of lunch with him?
Yeah, that'd be funny. I know where it is as well.
Yeah. Do you know what?
I'd love some work in the place.
If we come down, you let me know where this cottage is. You'll have to be with me though, Ian, because you'll think it's funny as hell. I'll go up and knock on the door.
He's probably very likely he'd be there, but he's spending a lot of time up in London at the minute, isn't he? He's going around with got a friend of his that's in a band, and he's touring with them at the minute. Because a woman I work with, her daughter was walking past this bar, and she thought, "Hang on a minute, is that Johnny Depp?" And then she went out into her hotel room and looked out the balcony. It was him. They were sitting outside a bar in London. Yeah.
Here's one for you then. Chucking it down rabbit hole. Which celebrity would you like to meet the most?
Oh, easy. Easy. No. I would like to meet him, but no, not the most.
Go on.
It's most probably, it could happen, but the celebrity I would love to meet the most is Rylan Clark.
All right.
I love him.
Rylan Clark.
Rylan all day long. Give me Rylan.
Who's that?
Rylan, the Essex lad with the teeth.
I love Rylan. You nearly did him then. Jamie. Shut up.
No, I love Rylan. And I've spoken to Rylan on the radio, and we spoke about ghost hunting, actually.
That's funny, that was.
It was funny. But I'd love to meet Rylan with his mum.
Yeah.
Linda.
Yeah, get him on Gogglebox.
I'll tell you, the two of them together are really, really funny.
And again,
Okay.
what's going on?
Who would you like to meet, Jay?
I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
I'd like to meet David Attenborough. So David Attenborough before he leaves this mortal coil as well, because I've got a lot of questions for him, and especially on the Bigfoot side of things. I think it would be interesting to talk to somebody like him.
Yeah, he must have some sort of insight.
He's got knowledge.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to meet.
Do you like to meet a bit of skirt? You know, nice, good-looking actress somewhere.
Somewhere.
No,
I don't know.
Angelina Jolie.
No.
No,
No,
just don't float your boat.
No.
she's a nutter.
Yeah, exactly.
I sat in Brad Pitt's car last couple of months ago. Last month.
Wow.
Because long story short, my brother-in-law works for Pinewood, and the company he works for, the silent partner is Brad Pitt, and he come over because he's filming, or he was filming in Silverstone for a Formula One film that he's doing. Yeah. And so they got the car for him, got it all sorted out for him, and it was a Bentley 4x4 type thing.
Yeah.
Huge, it is massive. But my brother-in-law borrowed it for his daughter's wedding. I'm sat in his car. Wasn't very nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna hire my Jaguar, you know.
Yeah, Jaguar. You got a Jaguar.
Yeah, my Jag. What about you, Ian?
I don't know. I've met quite a few celebs, and to me, they're just normal people, aren't they? At the end of the day.
No, but
Do you
who
know-
would you most like to meet?
I don't know. It's quite. I don't know actually.
Guess what, Jay? I've met Spider-Man.
Ooh,
I've actually met Spider-Man, and he looks
Which
about
one?
12.
The
latest one.
the new one, yeah. He does look young, doesn't he?
I asked him for his ID, and I said, "Is this your ID?" He gave me his driving license. I said, "You look about 12 in this." I said, "How am I supposed to give you your passes when this doesn't even match?" His mates were all pissing themselves laughing because I didn't know who he was.
I'd like to meet Keanu Reeves.
Oh, Keanu Reeves, yeah.
I walked past. Keanu came in to collect some passes, and he's very what's the word? He doesn't attract a lot of attention. He's very subdued. You wouldn't even know it was him because he dresses like a tramp. Honestly,
Yes,
ripped
exactly.
jeans, baggy shirts, hair all over the place, beard down here. You know, you look at him and think, is it really him?
Yeah,
But
that's precisely the reason. He's very humble, isn't he? So
yeah,
that's the reason I'd like to, definitely. And another one. He's not really a celeb. Well, he is, but he's on our level in that respect. A guy called Kalani, Ghost Hunter.
Yeah,
I've heard of him. Yes.
Yeah, he does the food things. Yeah,
He does, yeah, food reviews. Yeah, I've spoke to him, but I'd love to meet him.
he's the guy that's introduced Iron Brew to America, and they're actually Iron Brew are actually sending cases to him for free.
Correct, yeah.
Because he's going around getting everyone in America to try it.
Yeah. He's a good advocate for British food.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Did that scare you?
Yeah, just looking at me, I'm like, oh.
Jay's getting shitted up in here already. He's got to sleep here the night. Yeah,
Exactly.
2 nights.
Do you, on a spiritual level, do you sense anything in here?
In your house?
At my house.
I'm not open, to be honest with you, because I am that exhausted.
Not a problem.
But I will, at some point, maybe have a chat with you out off air, maybe.
Yeah. Not a problem.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that together.
Phil Collins, right?
Phil Collins.
Well, that's another
It's a
one.
shame about Phil Collins.
Yeah. If you saw Phil Collins now, you wouldn't recognise him.
No. He used to go into the local Sainsbury's with his basket and do his food shop. And if somebody stopped and talked to him, he'd talk to him. Like, you wouldn't even realise it was him. He didn't hide away. It's only through ill health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I think is,
The job to walk now, bless him.
yeah.
Bit like moi. Yeah, there's
I
quite
have
a few
I have a
celebrities.
celebrity that lives in my village.
Yeah.
I have Dave Boy Green. Do you know who he is?
Boxer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He lives in my village. We see him all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Surprising.
What's his name? Francis McGee lives here.
Does he?
Who's that?
Yeah, he used to be. He was in EastEnders for years.
Yeah.
And he's in a Game of Thrones. And
Yeah.
I was actually in Tesco's with my daughter one night, and I turned to her and said, "Am I just seeing things, or is there a member of the Night's Watch at the end of the checkout?" and he'd obviously come back from filming, and he still had the bloody Night's Watch cloak on.
Brilliant.
For such a small place, Barnsley, for such a small place, we've got quite a few celebrities around here. Quite a few. And mind you, a lot of them are they're gone now, obviously, but
we get quite a few down this way because people don't bother them.
No.
Well, same here. If that in that respect, it's very rural where we are. I don't know if you've been through, haven't you, Viv? You've been through here.
Well, I think it's rural here as well.
Yeah. I mean, Dan's been on my doorstep. He went to Wentworth. I don't know what he went to Wentworth for, but he was at Wentworth College, Stainborough, a few months ago. Because I said to him, I said, why didn't you call? But never mind.
You know, when I was younger, being half Asian, I met this Asian lady, and it was just when I was doing some shopping for my mum, really, and got talking to her. My mum was talking to her, really nice lady, and I was away in school, and she caught me in the post office. And the way, you know, really sweet lady, how she speaks to you in an Indian way, like, Bitta, what are you doing? I said, oh, I'm just getting some sweets because I'm hungry. She says, Bitta, come to my house, like, we're going to do it. We'll have a tea and you can have some burfi and you can tell me what's happening, what's the problem, because she knew I should have been at school. And so I went round to her house, sat and had tea, and I knew this lady for a few years, and I used to go around her house and have tea, and I even introduced my youngest son, to her. But anyway, I digress. So I'm sitting in her house having tea, and she's talking to me, sort of half telling me off like she's my mum, you know. You should go to school, you should get an education, it's important, don't be missing school, all the rest of it. And then through the net curtains, I see the Rolls Royce pull up. Her son got out of the car, walked up the little pathway, used a key to open her front door. Man came in, put his head round, looked at me like, and went, "Oh, hello, darling." And then he flounced off down the hallway. Down the hallway is where the kitchen is. Opened the fridge door. I could see him like open the fridge door, put his head in the fridge, and I looked at I used to call her auntie, so I looked at her and said, "Look, I'll leave you alone to be with your son." Little did she know I was absolutely shitting myself, because the man that came in, which was her son, her youngest, was Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, right.
So I used to have tea with his mum, and I knew his mum pretty well. And yeah, she was an amazing woman. You know, not enough written about her, but and there's no reason to. But she was amazing.
Yeah, I think the hot spots down this way are always the supermarkets. I mean, I've met Tom Baker in Tesco's, Pete Burns.
Pete Burns, my all-time favourite hero.
He did Celebrity Wife Swap, was with Razor Ruddock. Well, Razor Ruddock lives just up the road from me.
Yeah.
So I walked in Tesco's and I walked in the clothing department. And I'm walking around, just happened to look up and hang on, that's Pete Burns. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, what the hell is Pete Burns doing in my
Yeah.
local discos?
And if you catch him on a good day, he'll talk to you. But if you catch him on a bad day, or he had a sharp tongue.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
But no, I love Pete Burns, dead or alive. I grew up with all that kind of music.
Yeah,
Gay, high energy. Like, I'm
Favourite.
my son. This will make you laugh. Do you know who Divine is?
Yes.
Do you know who Divine is?
Yeah.
So my kids said to me one year, "What do you want for Christmas, Mum?" I said, "Oh, I'd love a Divine CD." Divine? I said, "You make sure it's the right Divine. If you put Divine hairspray, it will come up." Oh, okay. Then he ordered it. He realised what it was. He said, I've had to order it from Amazon, but it has to be delivered to my work. And I've told the receptionist, do not leave it with anybody else. Make sure you put that in my hand, because he didn't want anybody else to open the parcel.
Yeah, I can understand that.
It's only a CD, but he was,
Yeah.
All the late greats, they've all gone far too young, far too early.
Yeah. I
It's a
used to
shame.
go to a youth club with Charlie Williams' daughter. If you remember Charlie Williams.
I don't know.
He was a footballer for Barnsley and then became a comedian. They were quite popular on Wheel Tappers and Shunters and comedians. The comedians, the show. With King Goodwin and all that.
I remember Mickey Most from the comedians. Is that Mickey Most?
Yeah, he was on the same bill. But he was a black comedian taking piss out of blacks. Which was a bit revolutionary about that.
Lenny Henry, was one as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, Lenny actually modelled himself in some respects on Charlie Williams.
Yeah.
But there's quite a few. Dickie Birdie, do you know what Dickie Bird is?
No. The old cricket, the umpire.
Correct, yeah. What about Parkinson?
Yeah.
He's from
Michael
here.
Parkinson.
Yeah, he's from here. Quite a few. What about David Bradley? He was in Zulu, 2 or 3 films, but the main one is obviously Kes. Have you ever seen Ken? Have you ever watched Ken? No! Oh my God! If you like my acting, watch Kes. No. It's an iconic film. It went on telly other nights.
Well, I watched the remake of The Colour Purple, and the original film is awesome. I watched the remake, and I ended up switching it off halfway through.
No, Kes is a very iconic Yorkshire film, and it's about a kestrel.
Right, okay.
The book is called A Kestrel for a Knave. But there's quite a few well-known actors in it. There's David Bradley, as I said, which was an unknown at the time. But there's Brian Glover. There's Colin Welland. There's quite a few. Oh, Dougie Brown, another comedian. He's in it. He takes part as a milkman.
I forgot to tell you, I'm supposed to be writing this. This screen. I'm supposed to be writing with script writers about a true story, a true haunting, and from my perspective, because I was in it, part of it, and the producers said, "Give me the screenplay. We'll make it for Netflix. We'll do it over 6 series or something, make a little mini series out of it. Netflix flicks will have it all day long." And I went, okay, then. I said, there's a slight problem there. So because I've never written a screenplay before. So she said, don't worry, I'll get my screenwriters to sit with you and they'll help you. They'll write it with your help. I'm thinking, oh, hang on a minute. Like, how much of this is going to be changed? How much money am I going to get? Is it going to be on a commission base? So it's on hold for now. But there is still talks and discussions that I will have with the main producer. And she's really excited because she's done loads of things. She's done a cryptid thing. She's done period dramas and things like that. So it's some really big stuff that she's done, but she wants to do my story about what happened. But yeah, it's because there's so much going on in my life, and I work full time as well. I don't think I can cram it all in, because it would be like sitting down meetings with screenwriters. How long will a session be? 2-3 hours? Like, I'll be knackered.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's on hold for now.
You have to just ramble in your sleep and let Parker write it all down and just pass it on.
Can you do speed writing, Parker?
No.
Did you even try?
No.
That's not good.
Oh, you can always use a voice recorder.
Well, yeah, I was just about to say that.
Have you got any comments in chat? Is there anybody there? Have you all gone?
We got. I'd like to meet Robbie Coltrane.
Yeah, unfortunately, I ain't going out no more. It's another one.
No, I met Robbie Coltrane in Glasgow one New Year. He did the bells, and he got people booed at him because he spoke through the bells.
Any professional who get into the heads of a serial killer. Do you know what? There was a woman that went round and did a tour 2 years ago. I took my daughter-in-law with me because she's into her serial killers, and she's one of these people that she's a psychologist, and she's on the TV and she talks about serial killers and blah blah blah. But she does this thing where she gets all the audience to stand up, answer questions, and then you have to sit down, and then she makes you watch a film, and she shows you 3 people, and you only see the back of them walking down a corridor. And out of the 3 people, you have to decide which one, if you was going to attack one of them, which one would it be? So you all stand up again. If you're going to attack number A, sit down. The majority of people sat down. If you're going to attack number 3, sit down. The majority of people sat down, and I think there was 4 of us, and I was one of the 4 still standing. And apparently, because we picked the right person, we show psychopathic behaviour.
Yeah.
I thought, you what? I mean, when I looked at it, I'm thinking, no, I'm looking at this logically. She's walking with a slight limp. She's female. She's slightly larger lady, so she's going to be slower. She's less likely to turn around and belt me back again. So that's the person that I'd go for. That was my reasoning. And apparently I'm a psychopath.
Well, I've got to agree with you, because that'd be my logic going over. So give a clue.
I just noticed she had this really slight limp, and I'm thinking, no, there's something wrong with her. I did that one.
Yeah.
That's called survival instinct.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. These psychologists, do they have it right all the time?
No.
Most probably not.
Probably not.
No, in a big percentage of the time they're right, but nothing's ever 100%, is it?
No.
And therein lies the problem with system.
Yes.
I did find something out quite fascinating about a serial killer. Well, it's not even the serial killer. It was the police officer investigating and running the investigation, trying to catch this serial killer. And he was the only one that kept that going, because it's in Russia. There was a guy called Chicolito, and he was murdering men, women, boys, you name it, he was killing them. And they thought that they caught the killer, and he was tried, he was put into prison, life sentence, all the rest of it. And this one police officer was saying, it's not him. It's not him. He's admitted to murders just for notoriety.
Yeah.
Anyway, he kept persisting, and then they found these other bodies that this Chicolito guy was still killing. And he eventually caught Chicolito, and it was after he was incarcerated. I mean, they put the man in a cage in the courtroom because they thought he was that dangerous. Seriously. Anyway, this police officer, once he'd been sentenced, sent down, whatever, he thought that he would have a more of a quiet life, but he'd spent years trying to find this Chicholito guy. He ended up having a nervous breakdown, the police officer. So for me, what makes this case really interesting, not interesting, but it brings it to the fore. It's not the serial killer, it's the people around them that suffer, even to the police officers that are investigating the cases. People are not talking about them, and I think they should.
Yeah.
I think they should.
Hi, John.
You've got goosebumps.
Yeah,
Well,
and it's surprising how a lot of these mass murderers that actually brought
Is
in.
it Chantal?
Hi, Chantel.
Hey, Chantal. They're actually brought in for questioning and then let go again.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it is.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, fine if they get him eventually. Like the most famous one in my area. Can you guess?
It's Yorkshire Ripper.
Yeah, Sooty. Yeah.
Because they had him, didn't they? Let him go.
Exactly. They pulled him in and let him go. It's crazy.
Do you know what? I think
do it,
you know everyone talks about the Yorkshire Ripper, but what they don't talk about is Sonia Sutcliffe.
Yeah.
What was going through her mind? How did she cope with it? How did the public perceive her? What did she do next? How did she get through those moments? Because she knew nothing about what was going on, and yet, you know, yes, we talk about the victims and we remember the victims, but what about those other people that are also involved? You know, they seem to forget that.
Well, they are obviously. They've got to be convincing because they get away. They'll let go.
To be honest, I don't agree. I don't agree because when you look at Ed Gein or Ed Gein, however you want to pronounce it, people say he was a serial killer. He's not. He killed 2 people.
Yeah.
And he did that in a most horrific way. But what he did was he was digging up the bodies from the graveyards that were already dead for natural causes, bringing them back and making lampshades and skull bowls out of it and what have you. That wasn't the mind of someone who was very clever or even knew what he was doing. In fact, he was quite backward and had the mind of a child. And he missed his mother that much that he wanted to recreate her, you know, and kept her he dug her back up and kept her in the living room or something, didn't he? You know.
Yeah,
so,
but I think the big thing about that is you mentioned it yourself. It wasn't prolific.
No.
So,
no. But what he did, what he did to the lady that he took from the shop, I'm not going to go into detail, but that was absolutely mind-blowing. You don't know where somebody's mind's at when they're doing things like that, and that is somebody who's clearly disturbed. That doesn't make them clever, makes them disturbed.
Yeah, I suppose, but they've got to have some sort of intelligence to be able to get away with it and then to be recaptured. You know,
it's like kids stealing sweets out the shops. You know, I did it. Would keep doing it until I got caught, and then it stops. You keep doing it, but it's the thrill of doing it until you get caught. Yeah, you know it's naughty, but you do it anyway.
I can't comment on that because I don't do it. I'm a good boy.
No, actually, didn't it was the brother? They were trying to kill someone, and the brother couldn't do it, and it was him that grasped them up to the police. They actually got grassed up, yeah. And that's when it all unfolded. Oh, I can't remember. Oh, wasn't it something to do with the cabs?
Yeah.
The taxis, yeah. I think that's how he eventually got caught, because he was a taxi driver. Yeah.
And a trucker.
Yeah. That's the one. That's the one, Lorna. something or other, yeah.
Yeah.
But how did we get on from spiritualism to ghosts to Bigfoots to serial killers?
Because you're a dodgy
The
person.
rabbit holes we go down.
You met any serial killers?
We just go down rabbit holes, don't we? It don't matter. It's all good. But on that note, we're 15, coming up to 15 minutes over his slot.
No, you can have as long as you like. I don't care.
The boss is here.
Well, that's what I was asking before.
You can have a 2-hour slot going forward for all I mind. I don't care.
It depends if Ian's got to go and pick his lovely wife up.
Yeah.
Or is she at the side of you?
Oh, she's just walked in the door.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, I've just walked home. Hi.
No.
Hello.
I feel really bad now, Linda.
No, I walked home with my mate, so I was all right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't walk on my own.
Linda,
Yeah.
we're going to go and knock on Johnny Depp's door when I come and see you.
Right, okay.
We're going to go in and do tea with him. Just me and Linda. Nobody else is invited.
Yeah,
I'll
be
go for it, yeah?
No, I don't want. We're just going to go in there because we can. Not because I like him or anything, just because we can.
As if he's there.
Yeah, me and Ian will be having a pint with Keno.
Keanu. We can have a pint with Kane. They're only in battle, the Banes.
Oh.
Do you know what, John? That comment you've just put up there about the serial killer. For me personally, I don't believe in demons. I believe in evil, and I believe that evil is in each and every one of us. It's a man-made thing, and whether we choose to be evil and take that evil into the next life, because you keep that personality, or you learn from it and you do better but in the next world, or you change yourself completely and ask for forgiveness. But I do not believe in demons the way they're battered about. It's so dangerous when people say that. I think we need to start taking responsibility for our own actions. Every single one of us, whether you're the man on the street, the Prime Minister sitting at number 10 Downing Street, or the President of America, or I don't know, I don't care who you are. We've all got that in us. And I think we need to be a lot nicer to one another. And that's what evil is. Not a demon. It's in us.
Yeah, I think it's the age-old description in it. I mean, there's that many connotations. There's there's light, there's dark, there's yin, there's yang.
Yeah.
You know, it's the age-old battle, light and dark.
Yeah, exactly. I think we got Zach to blame for that, haven't we, Damon? Mm-hmm. It's a little girl. It's a demon.
Oh. Yeah.
It's a little girl. It's a demon, and there's always a little girl.
Yeah, it's same as me and Ian were talking about other day, a couple of weeks ago. Sorry, about poltergeist. I mean, what does poltergeist mean? But it's got changed of a through paranormal community, and now a poltergeist is an evil spirit, and it's not. It means a noisy ghost. That's it.
Yeah,
it doesn't even mean that. If you want to go even further, and go the scientific route, poltergeist is not even a spirit that does it. It's the human that's sitting in that room emitting energy. Yeah. So
the translation is
the films have got more something to play about with.
John, demon doesn't mean spirit. Demon was a name given to a human. It's actually Damon, but written as demon. We know it as Damon today.
Yeah, it's spelled D-A-E. Yeah,
that's it. And it was in the Bible. Well, I've seen it in the Bible, but I think it predates the Bible, doesn't it?
It definitely. It goes back to gin.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, back on the alcohol, bro, again.
Yeah, not that. So
it's like a spot of gin. Mind you, I've got Coke tonight. I'm just being a bit boring.
No, not that sort of gin. Not a G, a J. It's there again. It keeps popping that. I don't know who's doing it, what's causing it.
I think it's someone liking on Facebook, liking the show or whatever, or a comment.
Are they doing it on YouTube?
Ah.
Maybe.
I don't know because you can't see anything.
Ask Lorna. Lorna, if you're still there, can you do just a like so we can see if it does that funny noise? Oh, my nose is running.
Yeah. Not that sort of gin and not that sort of coke either.
Yeah. Chantel's in the house. I know it's a bit late.
Exactly right, Chantel. We won't ask Viv what's in the vape.
Yeah.
It might be possessed.
He looks.
Isn't that a cat?
So, what are we doing tonight, Joe? Are we sitting and watching a film?
Chilling out. Catch up. Have a chat.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Do you want a hot water bottle tonight?
No.
John does.
John does.
Yeah.
No.
You can have a ghost for the night.
Yeah.
It can get hairy in this house at times, to be fair to you. Things get thrown. You hear things smashing and there's nothing smashed. There's nothing out of place. And yet you swear blind you've heard things smashing.
Yeah, my door rattles.
You've got to fulfill Chantel's request. There you go.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
But it is what it is. Anywho, I'm going to have to scoot, so it's up to you whether you want to carry on or whatever.
We're going to scoot too.
Yeah.
Because we've got a lot of preparations to do for tomorrow.
You've
got
exciting time tomorrow. For Jay ready, haven't you?
Get Jay up in the morning, get him bathed, washed, fed.
Yeah.
I'm not bathing him. You're on your own.
You'll be taking John with him.
John, he loves John. I think they're sleeping together tonight.
Yeah, exactly. What was that? What was that comment?
Noreen said happy birthday, Joe.
Thank you, Noreen.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to about there.
There you go.
I know, that poor Dan, he's so ill just lately. He's been really having a tough time. But he's slowly on the mend. So I'm hoping he's okay for Christmas to just have a good time with his family. So yeah he's not in a good place right now with his health.
Can you get Richard to talk about for, please?
I can. Do you want me to get a picture of him so you can put it underneath and
Jay wants what was it? Jay wants Chantel. What was that?
Jay wants Chantel to bath him.
Yeah, that's
or get in the bath with him.
Whatever she wants.
I'm only joking, Chantel.
Thank you. We do.
Yes, give all of us love to Dan.
Yeah, leave it with me, Sarah, and if I can get it, I'll try and I'll get it in the post to you. So remind me to bring some paper with me and stuff. So
I wonder what you were saying. Leave it to me about. I thought it was about Chantel's request.
No.
Well, she can do that as well. That's a bonus.
I thought, hang on a minute. Are we going OnlyFans?
Well,
no, that's me and Bright later. By gum.
Does the belly touch the bum?
Touch the bum. Listen, I was going to tell you this song. I had it in my head when we were driving back from work, and it was it fry, bry, crisp and dry.
Oh yeah, remember that one.
The oil, but I'm thinking fry, bry, crisp and dry.
Oh well, it's different.
I've got my glasses.
What does it say?
Yeah, I haven't got my glasses.
Viv's flipping right there.
No.
Me?
I don't know.
I'm not touching him.
Right, guys, brilliant. We've had a good one, like we always do. What?
Oh,
Wow.
right, because we've got OnlyFans, Bri.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Catch us on the dark web.
I'll be here, love, I'll be here. Right.
That
Right,
only
guys,
joke.
we'll say good night for
Cheers
now.
all later.
Guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.